as well as the exam theory. For the theory also the problems are important. The laboratory you have to do the CNC one turning and milling program you have to do. That you have to do it. Okay. Now let me first before you get into while doing the program, one has to understand what is the figure given to you. What is the figure given to you? You have to understand. Okay, this is the figure given to you. Simply if I tell you to do the program, no one cannot do the program. They have to understand what is the figure given. Based on the given figure, one has to do the program. Now, look into this. This is what I need to do the program. This is the shape of the workpiece I need to get, and this is 60 mm, and this is, I'll do one thing. This is 45 mm. Okay, and this is 80 mm. This is 100 mm. All of you please write yourself. You also have to write it. While I am doing the program, you can write one step by step. I will be explaining step by step. You have to write. Okay, 13, and this is the 15 mm distance. Okay, please write this figure, all of you.
Yes,
Varun,
yes, sir.
writing. After writing, please show me. You have to show me. If you simply keep quiet and look at my discussion, I think it will not help you out. Each and every one of you have to show me here. Okay, each one and every one of you have to write and show me this one figure. And after this, by taking this as the coordinate, you have to, this is 0 0 coordinate, xy is, this is 0 0, and this direction is x, and this direction is y. Please write the coordinate for this, all these. You have to write the coordinates now. Please write the coordinates, the equivalent coordinates you have to write by converting the dimensions into coordinate. Please write and show me. Please write and show me. I will be giving you 2 minutes time. Convert these dimensions into coordinates. At this particular point, what is the coordinate? xy, 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 xy. You write and show me. You have to show me. Right? I'll be coming. Right? Okay, please share me your figures in the WhatsApp. Kindly share me your figures in the WhatsApp or group. Varun?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, share me the coordinates in the WhatsApp group. Raja?
Yes, sir.
You are feeling difficult? If you are feeling difficult, I write and show you. Do you want me to write and show?
Yes, sir. Once you show, sir.
Okay. That is what please tell me. I'll try to show that. I wanted to seriously take it and try to do something. Okay, anyhow, I'll show this here. This distance is 13. Right? 13. See, look here. Okay, this position is 0, 0. And this position will be along the x direction it is 80. Along the x direction it is 80. Along the y direction it is y direction it is 0. Because this I have taken as a x direction and y direction. Correct? No? Y direction. x0, x80, y0. And here, this you can see that it is 60 mm. This distance is 60 mm. So definitely this distance will be equal to 45 means it is 15 mm and this is 45 mm. 45 mm, and similarly this distance will be equal to 100. Now you come to this point. What is x? X is 80. Y is how much?
20.
15 mm.
15.
It is 15. Y is 15 and x is 80. And at this position x is 100. X
Yes,
is
sir.
100 and y is 15.
45.
Correct, no? And at this position x is 100, y is 60 mm distance. Correct, no? And at this position, what is x? X is 15 mm. X is 15 mm. And y is how much? 60 minus 13. 60 minus 13
45.
is how much? Huh?
45.
60 minus 13 is 47 mm. So this is 15 and 47. And this particular position, x is 0 and y is sorry, this is wrong. This is wrong. X is 15, y is how much? 60. This is 60. Correct, no? Y is 60. And here x is 0, y is 47. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So our cutter, what it do? The cutter will be moving from here to here, linear interpolation. This is linear interpolation. This is linear interpolation. This is linear interpolation. Linear. Correct? No, linear. All these will be G01 will be using. Anywhere curve is there, whether you have to use G01 or G02, we have to see that. Correct? No? So let me go through this problem and try to do this. Okay? And slowly let me make the attempt. In the beginning, we'll be writing O 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be writing. What is this 1, 2, 3, 4? It is the O means this is the program name. Program name it is simply. Okay. You can write O001, O002. See red color I'll be writing. anything which you can able to write. Just say O0001 you can write, or one can write O0200, whatever you want you can write. Okay, give the response. Okay, then
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay. Now billet size. Now we are going to take billet size. We can mention or you can leave it also, no problem. Billet size you can leave it or you can take, no problem. Now in the beginning I will be taking the program number. This is G0001 1. Okay, or G123 also can be written, no problem. Okay, one can write N1, N01. It is the program statement number. I told you the N is the program, that particular line it is. That particular line is called by G01, but sorry, N01, but it should not be repeated anywhere. If I write N01, that will take this only, so that it should not be repeated many times. Only one time it should be written. One condition. The second condition is it need not to be in serial. N02, N03, N04, it need not to be. Immediately after this N100 you can write, and N150 you can write, N200 you can write, N201 you can write, but it should not be repeated. The same name should not be repeated. That is what the condition is. Okay, so N1, this is what I want to do. I want to give a feed I have to give. Okay, what the feed I have to give, that I'll be giving. Okay, now look into this. What is this G21? Please tell me, any one of you. Any one of you, please tell me what is G21. Unless you say I cannot go next. See the dimensions, how we are going to give. The first
Sir, it is
dimensions,
IP, NM,
all
G21.
these are mm, correct? No, so dimensions are in mm. So G21 dimensions are in m, and by giving the space, what is what kind of feed rate you are going to give? What kind of feed rate you want to give? Whether you want to give the feed rate in minute or feed per revolution. So I want to give G94. Sorry, I want to give G94, that is feed per minute. I will be writing here. I will be writing the same thing what I have written. It is the block number. You should not write this, just I will be writing. This first one is block number. The second one, dimensions in mm. The third one is feed per minute. It may be feed per revolution also. That is what. Okay, this is the statement. Any doubt you want to ask me in this? Any doubt you want to ask me in this? And along with that, whether you are using the absolute or incremental. So here I will be using absolute G90. I will be using. Okay, the first statement always it should be write some block number and dimensions in mm and the feed per minute and absolute dimension. This is what. Okay, for all the programs we will be starting with this. The next one N02 I will be taking. Okay, N02 I will be taking. Now you give return to reference point. Which is the reference point we are going to write? See, once after doing particular operation, please understand, once a particular operation is over, it has to come back to the reference point or home position. Okay, reference point, where we have taken the reference point. Okay, so once after completing, it will come back to the reference point and again it will start. So which is the reference point we have taken? G28. G28 indicates the reference point, what is the reference point? X0, Y0 and Z0 is the reference point. You are understanding? Understood? This is the reference point. So this is that means to say this is this particular point is the reference point for me, and home position may be somewhere here. The home position may be somewhere here, and this will be reference point. It will be coming. You understood? You say yes. I'll go to next.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And now once again I'll erase this and write. I'll erase this and write. This particular block you understood, then I'll write neatly. Now, program number I'm writing. Okay, it become big. Okay, program number 000, just something I am writing. The next, this side your n should come, not here. Okay, n01, the statement number. So I am using the dimensions in mm, G21, and I am using the feed in per minute, G94, and I am using absolute dimensioning, that is G90. This is the first episode. The second step, N02, I'll be specifying the reference point. Which is the reference point? You can take this as a reference point. One can take this as a reference point. One can take this as a reference point. Once after completing, it has to come back to the reference point. That is what. Okay. So here, you understood my point. Correct, no? Please, why I am giving the reference point? Everyone have to ask me this. Everyone have to ask me this. Why I am giving the reference point? So this is the block, correct? This is the block. It has to do the machining. Try to understand. The first problem it may take couple of hours also, no problem. Try to understand this. Okay. This is one. Now you say this is the billet. I want to do the machining. Okay. Now you say this is the billet size. You say this is the billet size. Thickness is same. Only the height, the thickness is same. Only this is different. Now what I am going to do is the first milling cutter, what it will do? First it will do this 1 mm milling it will do. So that means to say the 1 mm milling will be done like this. Try to understand this. One mm depth, milling is done. Still, this raw material will be like this. You understood? It has started from here.
Yes, sir.
It has completed this much. Again, it will come back. Then again, the next step, what happens? Again, it will take under 1 mm. Under 1 mm depth, it will take. It will complete this. And under 1 mm, it will take. It will complete this. So that means this particular material will be removed in terms of 1 mm depth. Okay, 1 mm depth it will be removing. So this is what for this. Where should be the reference point from this? It has to be started. So many times I cannot give this cycle. Once I given the program for this particular profile, by taking 1 mm incremental depth, the entire thing should be completed. Correct, no? So that what I am doing, I am going to use the reference point. I am going to use the reference point. So that is G28. G28, I am going to use the reference point. G28. which is the reference point, that is x0, y0 and z0 is the reference point. This is the reference point. Okay, this is the reference point. From here, in terms of 1 mm, 1 mm, 1 mm, it will be 1 mm, it will come down and it will remove the entire material, and again it will come down, remove the entire material. So what happens now, whatever the program I have written for this profile, I need not repeatedly write it. Just by taking the reference point, again it will be continuing the same program. This is what, okay. N03, let me come to the N03. N03, here in this, what I am giving, cutter compensation to left or right. Please look here. In this, the cutter is moving here. Please understand. The cutter is moving here.